I'm going to give you one exercise which I remember doing a lot when I was a child. I'm not sure where this idea came from, if I made it up or if I heard it somewhere, or maybe it was a song that I used to play. I don't quite remember. But anyway, it was very, very useful. In this exercise, you play chords in this order. So you go C, F, C, G. The important rule is whatever you do, make sure that you use the shortest possible way. So let's start with C in root position. Now, to go to F, ask yourself, what is the shortest possible way to get to F? So I know the F notes are F, A, and C. The one thing I can see is that I already have a C here. So I'm not going to move this finger. Now I just need F and A. I see an F right here and an A right there. So that's how I'm going to play my F. I hope from the previous lesson you can just see that this F is in second inversion. So I'm now going to go C, F, and then back to C. Okay. I can also see that to go from chord 1 to 4, I'm simply moving the top two notes up. So that's another way to see this. That these notes are simply moving up. My thumb's not moving though. It stays on C. I am playing the C again, but I stay there. This is actually a very useful way to see this movement, because once you start playing in other keys, you do exactly the same thing. So say for instance you are in the key of G, which we haven't learned, but I'm just showing you anyway to make a point. So if I'm in the key of G, this is my G in root position. If I want to go to my 4 chord, I simply move those two notes up. Just like that. So it's exactly the same sort of movement. Because that's what I did in C. I went. I mean, even if I were in a key like D, which again, I know we haven't done this, okay? But again, just to make the point, this is what D looks like. Okay, it's got a black key, nothing fancy. It's got a black key in the middle. If I want to go from chord 1 to 4, even if I don't remember what chord 4 is, even if I don't know it, I just move the top two notes up while the root remains the same, or rather the thumb remains the same. So okay, so going from chord 1 to 4, if you're starting in root position, is the same sort of shape and same sort of movement. Okay, so let's go back to our original key, which is C. We've played C, F, C. Now we want to go to G. So I'm also going to look for the shortest possible way. This is the one time where you are very much allowed to be as lazy as possible. Always look for the shortest possible way. Right. I know my G chord has got G, B, D, and I can already see that my pinky is playing a G, so I just need B. I see a B right here, and D. So that's how I'm going to play my G chord. Right. So moving from C to G, I can also see that I'm simply now moving the bottom two notes. So these notes have moved from there to there. Okay. Again, let's say I was in the key of F, which we haven't done. Just watch how the same rule applies if I'm going from chord 1 to 5. Okay. Anyway, back to C. Here's the complete exercise. I'm going to go from chord 1 to 4, back to 1, and then 5. And then I come back. Alright. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I mean, you don't even have to play this, but I'm just going to create a bass line just for fun. Okay, maybe you can play along with me. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Each chord for 4 counts. Okay. Okay, that was cool. Bear in mind that we've only covered one of 3 versions of this exercise. Let's play these chords again, but this time instead of playing C in root position, I want us to start with C in first inversion. So if C is in first inversion like this, that means when we go to F, the nearest F is this one right here in root position, because we've already got C there, so we just need F and A. Right, so we're going to go C, or chord 1, chord 4, back to 1, and now to go to chord 5, which is G, I can already see G here. All I need is a B, there's a B here, and a D. There's a D right there. That's the shortest possible way to get there. So here's the complete exercise. Okay, I'm going to go C, F, C, then G, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1. Okay, actually, you know what? You should try and play this as much as possible without looking. Well, look first, but then once you're comfortable, you can stop looking and you'll see that it's actually very doable. Okay, now let's try the last possibility. We've done the exercise starting with C in root position, then we did it starting with C in first inversion, but let's see if we can do that with C in second inversion. So like this. So if we want to go to F, we'll simply play this. That's an F in first inversion. Okay. So I'm going to go 1, and then 4, back to 1, and 5 is so easy because that's in root position. There, that's the shortest possible way to G. Okay. So let's revise the entire exercise. Okay. I'm going to play starting in root position with C in root position. So here it is. I'll count us in 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to start with C in first inversion. 1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to how smooth that actually sounds. Okay, that's better than jumping around. Okay, that. Less work, sounds better. I think that's a good deal. And then finally, we're going to play C in second inversion. Okay, so these exercises are all in the key of C. But I think if you want to be extremely effective and for good muscle memory, I would suggest that you try these exercises in a different key. I suggest maybe the key of G first, because that key is very similar to the key of C. The only difference is that in the key of G, you play an F sharp. Okay, so this is your scale. There's the F sharp. If you play F, it won't sound like a major scale. Okay, for me as a jazz musician, there's no problem with that, but that's not a major scale, so avoid it for now. So, if you're going to play that exercise, instead of playing F, you're going to go F sharp. If you're here, instead of F, remember, F sharp. If you're starting in second inversion, and then F sharp. I mean, if you played, okay, probably won't sound as good. Okay, so try this exercise as much as possible. Try it in a different key, and just have fun experimenting with this. And like I said earlier, see if you can play these exercises with your eyes closed. Okay, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the next video, where I've got some more cool tricks for you, where not only are you going to play accompaniment, but now you're going to venture into some solo piano playing. So here's the link to that video, but before you go there, Please, if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe to this channel, like the videos, and comment, ask questions. Let us know how your playing is going. I'll see you in the next video.